This is DeWalt's 30-meter laser measurer. If you are unfamiliar with this tool, what it does is it shoots a laser out of the top like that. And what this laser does is it hits a solid surface, and as it hits a surface, it gives you a millimeter perfect measurement on how far away that is from the back of the measuring device. So that means even though the laser is shining out from the front there, you can bat this up against the wall and get in between tight measurements. Now we're going to be testing this out soon to see how accurate it really is. I've got a few of my other tape measures, and we're going to test to see if this is within a millimeter perfect up to 10 meters. And from 10 meters to 30 meters, it is believed to be within 3 millimeters of accuracy. Now, I bought this tool for $99 AUD. It comes with 2 AAA batteries, so you don't use your traditional DeWalt batteries to run this tool. You can buy this tool no matter what tool brand you use for your battery tools. It comes with those batteries in it, so you can buy it from the shop and take it straight to the work site and use it immediately. As you can see, it fits in the size of my hand super easily. It's easy to hold. And it's got a little connection at the end here where you can tie a lanyard to, so you don't have to worry about sliding it into your pocket and can just have it around your neck or even attached to a nail belt. Now I want to talk about a few functions that this does. So it obviously gives you measurements, and that is alone pretty impressive and a really great tool to have, but that's not even the tip of the iceberg of what this can do. Now all the functions I'm about to list to you can all be accessed with these 2 buttons on the front of the tool. It's only got the 2 buttons to use it all. It is a very easy to use, user-friendly tool. So obviously we can measure our measurements. We shoot a laser and I can press that top button again, and what that does is it saves that measurement, and I can do that 3 times to have a total of 3 measurements on the screen that I can take with me back to my saw and have 3 measurements written down that I can cut at one time. So I suppose you could say it's almost a little bit like a notepad. You can keep those measurements with you. Now we can also use this as a calculator by getting 2 measurements, and we can add them together, subtract them, or even divide them. Now the next 3 functions are the reason I bought this. I think they're going to be a game changer in quickly getting measurements, and especially if you do go out and quote jobs, this is a tool you need. This laser can do area, volume, and Pythagoras calculations. So we'll start with area. So as you can see on the LED screen, it's got a flat 2D rectangle. And what it's going to let you do is measure 2 of your sides of that rectangle, and then it automatically calculates your area. And as you can imagine, your volume is basically the same, except you're getting that 3rd measurement for the depth, and there you have it. You've got your volume measurement. My favorite one is the Pythagoras calculation. Being able to find that unknown size of that triangle, we're going to make cutting rafters super easy. And one thing I want to make special notice of too is that I've read this LED screen in bright direct sunlight, and I can still easily read all the measurements, so you can use this outside on summer's days. It has an IP rating of 40, and it is built in a very secure case with rubber paddings on all the corners if you drop it. It's built tough by DeWalt, but you do not want to drop any tools like these. Same with your levels, any measuring tools, you want to look after them, and you don't want to risk any chances of putting them out of calibration. Okay, so we know what this tool does. Now I want to put it to the test against some of my other tapes and see if it really is as accurate as it says it is. Alright, we're going to put this laser to the test now. I'm going to start with an easy measurement, which is going to be between this cupboard here to this other side here. It's an easy measurement that I can put my laser in between. There's nothing that's going to affect it. And let's start with seeing what my tape reads. So that gives me a reading of about 901.5 millimeters. Let's put the laser up to it and let's see how close this is going to be. I'm hard up against the cupboard. I'm going to take a save of that measurement. That is 901 millimeters. So I think that's safe to say that we have a perfect reading of anything less than a meter. Now I want to try something a little bit bigger in range. It's 8842. That's perfect, 8842. Alright, that's super impressive. Obviously it's a really glary day, I can still see the light easily. The only problem is it's actually really hard to hold it accurately. I'm aiming for one stud, and obviously the smallest motions of the tool is going to send the laser all over the place, so that's the hardest part.